her dusty hillside home, Paulina's pottery business was struggling. She needed more clay, better paint, and professional brushes. After 10 loans totaling less than $10,000, Paulina not only has better equipment,
Bueno, este es mi taller.
she's hired 6 neighbors and relatives, and production has tripled.
Y está toros, según
Sí.
cacho.
Paulina's traditional bowls, which legend says bring financial prosperity, sell in craft markets across Peru for $5 to $10 a piece. She says she doesn't know where she'd be without the loans.
Sí, de repente hubiese estado sin...
I don't know.
sin empleo.
Perhaps be unemployed.
Me hace
Without this loan,
tremendo.
my son would not have been able to attend college.
Paulina's story reminds us about the power of access to credit and financial services, even if they're at a micro scale. According to the World Bank, 1.4 billion people across the world remain unbanked. The majority of them are poor and live in the developing world. Providing access to finance for 1/5 of the world's population can not only improve financial outcomes for this section, but also spur economic growth. Hi, I'm Corrina, a BMO GATE MBA Fellow, and I'm interested in developing products and services for the base of the pyramid. That is, for people around the world living on less than $4 a day. This is why my research project uncovers how Nicaragua's most profitable microfinance institution, MiCredito, developed a unique microcredit product for an underserved customer base, first-time women entrepreneurs. Let's dive right in. MiCredito is a Nicaragua-based MFI founded in 2004 by Veronica Herrera and Octavio Cortez, with support from Canada-based Mennonite Economic Development Associates, or MEDA. MiCredito's mission is to create business solutions that include both social and financial support to micro and small entrepreneurs, providing for a more prosperous future. The MFI provides business loans, student loans, home improvement loans, life insurance, and other products to both urban and rural clients in Nicaragua and has expanded to Costa Rica and Honduras. MiCredito has 394 employees, more than 70% of which are women. To expand both its financial portfolio and social impact, the organization looks to develop new financial products to improve reach among the unbanked, rural, and female populations. To develop new products and services to achieve its mission and vision, MiCredito hosts an annual competition between all its branches. The goal of this competition is to come up with the best idea for a new MiCredito product or service. In 2012, 2 of MiCredito's rural branches surprisingly came up with the same product idea: a loan for first-time women entrepreneurs who find it very difficult to access credit without collateral or previous entrepreneurial experience.
The same year that this was presented by the employees, 2 branches presented. So that means that both branches went to the clients, did a little survey, and investigated what was their needs. And most of them, they mentioned this. So it was like a yes and yes, because it was twice in the same year.
But why is it difficult for first-time women entrepreneurs to get credit, even from MFIs, to start an enterprise? Number 1, inaccessible credit terms. Banks or microfinance institutions are often reluctant to provide business loans to first-time entrepreneurs. When they do, they ask for higher interest rates and collateral to compensate for higher risk. In South Asia, de-risking happens through social accountability offered by group lending. However, this is much less common in Central America. This is why first-time entrepreneurs, especially from poor families, find it very difficult to start a business. Secondly, most first-time entrepreneurs have self-limiting beliefs about their abilities and potential to run a successful business. Even if they have technical experience in a trade, they may be underconfident in their management, financial, or marketing acumen. Facing early setbacks, they find it tough to stick with a business in its initial risky days. In turn, this higher default risk results in high interest rates.
Some of the clients, of course, not all of them are very successful. There are some of them that they start, but they at the beginning are enthusiastic and they create their own business. If they don't sell in the first 2 days, they are almost scared,
Lastly, they're too small to count. At the end of the day, MFIs need to be financially viable to survive. This is why they set a minimum credit amount for business loans through which they can generate enough interest to pay their bills and make a profit. With first-time entrepreneurs in low-income communities, the initial business loan amount is often too small for MFIs to take an interest in them. For example, a principal loan amount of $300 with a 4% monthly interest rate leads to an annual interest income of $144, compared to a standard business loan amount of $3,000, generating about 10 times the interest income. This means that an MFI would need to operationally and financially manage 10 small clients to earn the same amount as they would from a standard client. This is where Mujer Emprende comes in. Based on the two ideas pitched in 2012, MiCredito developed Mujer Emprende, which translates to empowered women. This microcredit product supports women who want to create a small business based on technical expertise but lack a business track record. Target clients have technical skills in a trade or industry but do not have entrepreneurial experience, without which they cannot access credit from other financial institutions.
This woman, for example, is an employee. She was working in a company making clothes, but this person, because of the economy, lose the job. This person go to a bank, he say, I want a credit. The bank says, no, you will show me your income. The person has no income. But this person come to here and tell me, I don't have a business, but I have knowledge and I want to create my own business. That woman applied.
So far, MiCredito has disbursed over $250,000 in loans and reached 640 clients through Mujer Emprende. Mujer Emprende uses unique product features and customer development approach to create a financially viable product for risky clients. Firstly, it uses referral-based client identification. Credit scores, personal financial records, and a business track record are crucial when traditional banks and even MFIs examine a client for a loan. In the case of first-time micro-entrepreneurs, many of these formal proofs of reliability are missing. MiCredito compensates for this lack of formal proofs with network-based proofs of reliability. It sources clients for Mujer Emprende only through referrals from existing and trustworthy clients. Since the existing client's reputation is also on the line, they only refer candidates who they know are reliable. Secondly, MiCredito uses a trust but verify graduation approach. Since Mujer Emprende clients are building a business for the first time and are not required to provide collateral, they are gradually tested to verify whether they are able to pay up loans. Initially, the client receives her first loan of $300. If she pays up her first loan on time and shows progress with her venture, she receives a second loan of $500 for another 9 months. A similar process is followed for the third and final stage, where she receives a loan of $900 for a maximum term of 12 months. After graduating from the third stage, the Mujer Emprende client can apply for a regular business loan from MiCredito.
In the short time, it's no profit, but in the long time, we have profit because this woman make another credit, and when this woman stay with as a client, this woman is profitable for me because one new credit is more expensive than a client that make many credits.
Finally, MiCredito provides entrepreneurship training to improve the likelihood of success of the venture started by clients and ensure the timely repayment of loans. The training modules include business management, loan management, marketing and sales, budgeting, and self-confidence.
We create, for example, some advertisement to be more visible, their own business. We made some banners to public their business. We made Facebook to them. We create some marketing strategy to them to be more successful as a business.
Despite the additional expenses incurred through the administration of the Trust But Verify approach and the entrepreneurship training, MiCredito does not charge higher interest rates to clients. This is because Mujer Emprende is considered an impact product. Even so, the product is profitable, just less profitable than a standard business loan. Creating innovative products and client development approaches was not enough. Mujer Emprende also needed to overcome internal resistance, especially from credit officers.
At the beginning, one of the challenges was trying to convince our own team that this is a good product for change the life of the people. Because for many years, we made the loans with one of the pillar to make the decision to the loan was that the client had to have a 1 year experience. And this is without experience. It was like some loan officer said, no, that is too much risk. I don't like this. And there are some of them that they are still saying, no, I don't like this product. I prefer to go with a strong business with many years making bakery.
Secondly, since the principal amount of each Mujer Emprende loan is smaller than that of a typical MiCredito business loan, the accrued interest income from each loan is lower, with lower financial incentives or commissions for credit officers. To address the first challenge, MiCredito trained credit officers on the mission and vision of the organization. This value alignment was a necessary soft signal to provide intrinsic motivation for behavior change. For the second challenge, MiCredito began providing additional financial incentives to credit officers for supporting Mujer Emprende clients. This was a sufficient hard signal to provide extrinsic motivation to credit officers to service these loans. The soft and hard signals created necessary and sufficient incentives to effectively transform the behavior of credit officers. Despite being considered risky clients, Mujer Emprende borrowers have a default rate of 0.075% compared to the MFI's general default risk of 3%. Most importantly, Mujer Emprende has transformed the lives of women entrepreneurs by helping them start and expand their ventures. Marta Gallegos is a young entrepreneur and single mother of 2 living in Masaya. She says, I have never tried other banks because they have too many requirements and endless terms. And not all of us are able to fulfill all the credit terms. Nonetheless, at this bank, I had an immediate answer and they didn't ask for a credit record, which I really liked. Through this loan, I've started a new shoe retail business, which has grown over time. Carmen Aviles is a 24-year-old woman who started a books and stationery store through a Mujer Emprende loan. She says she applied because MiCredito had simple credit terms and a fast disbursal process. She says, this loan has helped me to surpass myself and deal with difficulties, and the financing has made me want to improve myself. It gave me the opportunity to start my own business, whereas other institutions don't if you don't have a business set up already. Mujer Emprende has changed lives, but it remains a small fraction of MiCredito's total loan portfolio. Although default rates are low, the client identification, training, and higher touch support required from credit officers reduce the profitability of this product. Moreover, the lower quantum of credit per client means that the total revenues generated through Mujer Emprende are low. Both these factors make this product less scalable. So we have a well-designed, unique product, improving access to credit for an underserved group. How can MiCredito think about scaling this without compromising its portfolio's profitability? Firstly, MiCredito could reduce its credit officer touch points with clients by replacing non-critical ones with digital technology. MiCredito has already developed its own banking software and workflows for microfinance, which can easily be customized to save credit officers time and effort, thereby reducing costs and improving Mujer Emprende's profitability. Secondly, although Mujer Emprende loans are smaller than MiCredito's standard loans, the organization could consider developing a formal credit pipeline to transition Mujer Emprende clients to its standard loans. While this transition does occur sporadically, clear pipelines, data, and client incentivization could yield higher revenues from trusted Mujer Emprende clients. This would create a win-win situation for both clients and MiCredito. Clients could expand their business while sustaining their relationship with a trusted MFI, and MiCredito could maximize its return on investments made into providing training and customer support to each client. Finally, impact-oriented credit products require conviction from the lenders and shareholders of MFIs. According to Serge Lever-Chesson, a MiCredito board member and managing partner at Corrina Asset Management, larger blended finance funds could bridge the financing gap to scale products like Mujer Emprende. For example, a fund offering tiered interest rates, that is, low default unlocks lower interest rates, to MFIs can allow MiCredito to access a large pool of funding for low default small loan programs like Mujer Emprende. On a broader level, other businesses can learn a number of strategies from MiCredito about developing products and services for the base of the pyramid. First, devise methods to use social proofs of reliability where formal ones don't exist. This is relevant not just for banks, but also for businesses hiring employees from rural communities or identifying potential franchisee adopters. Second, graduation approach builds trust and capabilities. While MiCredito used this approach for Mujer Emprende clients, this can also be used when wholesalers are providing goods on credit to local mom-and-pop stores. Graduation programs could also enable small, fragmented customers or partners to grow along with the business on the basis of shared experience and trust. Finally, basic training can have a disproportionate effect on outcomes. Since a large number of base of the pyramid customers or clients may not have access to high-quality education and training, businesses should consider providing basic and cost-effective modules to improve loan repayments, adherence to quality guidelines, digital skills, etc. I hope MiCredito's journey of developing and implementing Mujer Emprende will give fresh ideas to businesses and individuals looking to create products and services for underserved customers, especially those living in abject poverty. Mujer Emprende is an inspiring example of what organizations can achieve with intention, creativity, and human-centered design. The links in the description will help you learn more about MiCredito's impactful work and its major shareholder, MIDA.